Hi everybody, welcome to the Nutty Historian channel. Well, today we're going to talk about the origin of the days of the week. How did it come about with those names, and also how the months of the year originated. So one by one we'll talk about very analytical. Well, although originating in the Roman mythology, many of our names for the days of the week came from the Vikings. So Sunday, for example, is a tribute to the sun. The sun day is a honor of the sun god. Monday is also in honor of the moon god. Tuesday is from the Germanic war god Tayo. Tayo was a equivalent of Mars, or Ares in Greek. That was for Tuesday. It comes from Tiw, the god of war. Wednesday comes from the Germanic god, the sky god Woden. Now, the sky god Woden is the equivalent of Zeus or Jupiter. Thursday is from the Norse god Thor, who was the god of thunder. So Thor was the god of thunder, and there comes Thursday. Friday is another goddess. The name is goddess Frigg, and goddess Frigg was the Norse god of love. Now, the Norse god of love is the equivalent of Venus or Aphrodite. Okay, it's Norse. The Nordic part is part of Germany, the northern part of Germany. That's where Norse comes from. And finally, Saturday is the day of Saturn, of Kronos, the equivalent of Kronos, the Roman god Saturn. That's where Saturday comes from. So as you can see, the days of the week come from various gods of Roman and of Nordic origin. Now let's go to the names of the 12 months. The names of the 12 months of the year have come down to us from the days of ancient Rome. In early Roman times, March was the first month of the year, and February was the last. That was in the Roman calendar. January didn't come about to become the first month of the year until 153 BC. So 153 BC, January, people decide that January will be the first month of the year. But before that, in the Roman calendar, March was the first month of the year. Now, March comes from the name, gets its name from the god Mars, the Roman god of war. April comes from the word that meant second in Latin, in the Roman times, since it was once the second month of the year. May comes from the goddess of Earth, Maya. Okay, and June comes, which is obvious, it comes from the goddess of marriage, Juno, the wife of Jupiter, which is Hera in the Greek culture, and Zeus is the husband of Hera or Juno. Now, July is it derives from Julius Caesar, the Roman king, the Roman emperor. Before Caesar's time, of course, in Latin, the month of July was called Quintilis. which means fifth. The next month is August. August comes from after Augustus Caesar, and before that, Augustus Caesar gave its name, as an emperor of Rome, gave its name to a month. But before that, that month, August, was called Sextilis, or the sixth month of the year. September means seventh in Latin. October means eighth. That's where it comes from. That's where it derives from. November means ninth, and December means 10th. Now, February is kind of interesting because February comes from the Roman festival called February. It's a festival held in the middle of that month, and that is how February got its name from. And finally, January is named after Janus, the god of doors and of beginning and endings. So there you have it. There you have the origin of the days of the week and the days of the month. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Tune in. Bye-bye.